Hey guys, this is Dr. Laura Ritchie. I'm a certified women's health and functional nutrition coach and doctor of physical therapy. And I'm so excited to be joining you guys tonight for our essential oils and for pain and discomfort class. And if you guys are catching the replay, welcome to the replay. Sometimes we have technical difficulties. You never know what might happen. So if for some reason we get booted, or something happens, I'll just come back in the group and we'll just start the class over. But I am so excited that you guys are joining us and taking time out of your busy evening. We have a lot of new members in this group, so I just want to introduce myself for those of you that are new. As I said, I'm a certified women's health coach, and I'm also have a doctorate in physical therapy. And what brought me to essential oils, it's kind of interesting. I was having my own pain struggles. So I had several different health challenges coming in to this. 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with an extremely rare sarcoma called a desmoid tumor, which only 2 to 4 out of a million people get in my abdominal wall. And I had 4 surgeries related to that. They had put synthetic mesh in, and the mesh had herniated, and they ended up doing a complete reconstruction of my abdominal wall. So lots of different things going on with that. I had migraines, very bad migraines, was diagnosed with pelvic pain, and just a lot of different challenges that have come up. Adult hip dysplasia. So my hip sockets didn't form correctly since birth, and I ended up having 2 very large hip surgeries for that, where they actually broke my pelvis in 4 places and repositioned it to give better joint coverage. So major surgeries, one of the biggest orthopedic surgeries you can have. And then was diagnosed with Lyme disease about a year ago. So lots of different things have come up for me. As a physical therapist, I am very familiar with pain. That's what my patients would come to see me for. And then as a patient going through the cancer and the hip dysplasia and the Lyme disease and all of that definitely brought pain on. I've had 12 surgeries. And that was just a lot. You know, when you have surgery, you have pain. So this is definitely a topic that is near and dear to my heart. I tried a lot of different medications and things, and the medications just weren't working for me, or the side effects were so awful that I couldn't really stand them. So, oh, hi, Hillary. So yeah, as you guys jump on, let me know where you're from. I would love to hear how you're doing tonight, where you're from as we kind of go along. But that's just kind of my story and what brought me to essential oils. And really going through all of these things, the cancer was a teacher for me, and it really got me looking at alternatives and ways to support my health. Oh yeah, so from Northern Virginia, fun. I'm in Texas, I'm in the West Texas area. But I feel like essential oils are a piece of that healing journey. It's not going to be a magic bullet. Definitely diet and nutrition and the food that we eat is so important that we need to look at that. Sleep, appropriate movement, and exercise is really important. But the essential oils, I feel like, just fit beautifully into this health and wellness journey. It's a lifestyle journey, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight. And I just preface that I'm not anti-Western medicine. I'm a healthcare professional. I'm a licensed physical therapist. But I feel like we need to look at the whole picture, and we need to support ourselves in different ways. And here's another option, because the truth is, different medications, yes, they have side effects and different things going on, but they also affect our gut lining. Our gut, that small intestine, is really the foundation. It's the gateway to our health. So instead of just masking symptoms with a pill or doing a pill for every ill, we really want to be treating that root underlying condition and cause of what's going on. So that's what we're going to talk about, and why I feel like essential oils just fit beautifully into that, and why that's become a piece of my health coaching practice, because people are looking for other options and they want safe, natural alternative options, and I feel like essential oils provide that very well. So if you're new and you have never used essential oils before, let's just briefly talk about what they are and why I like them when dealing with a pain or discomfort situation. And then we'll talk about specifics and different things for you guys to use. Oh, hi. So Audra joined us, Tina joined us, Kat joined us. Welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are joining us. Essential oils, they're really the plant's natural protection from different environmental threats like insects. It's really that life force of the plant. And the essential oils, they're extracted from plants and seeds and leaves and the barks and the petals and the different areas of the plant. Oh, Audra said something. Doesn't seem to be able to stream it live. Will the recording be posted? Yes. I'm so sorry that you're not able to catch it live, Audra. Is everybody else able to watch and hear? Let me know. But yes, Audra, the recording will definitely be up for 2 weeks in our group. So you can definitely check the recording too if you're not able to stream it live, or if you guys don't have a good Wi-Fi connection. Is everybody else hearing me okay and can hear? Okay, perfect. Yeah. So Audra, awesome. So Hillary says, yeah, you're in the live feed. If you click on the screen, it'll pop up. So hopefully you can check us out. Oh, Julie's joining us all the way from the UK. Perfect. So I'm glad that you guys can hear me. And really, the essential oils are extracted from all those different areas of the plant. They're very, very concentrated. These are 50 to 70 times more potent than herbs. They're fast acting, which is really nice, especially when we're talking about pain, and they're quickly absorbed into the skin. And which is nice because we're getting to the right area where we have the problem. You can just apply it to that area. So that's very beneficial. And I like the natural approach because essential oils can soothe you and help with those aches and pains without the side effects or without just masking your symptoms, because they're working at the cellular level, which is really, really great. And they can just complement and support your body, because I believe that your body does the healing. You do the healing. We're just supporting it and giving it the right foundation to help with that. So I feel like essential oils support us beautifully for that. And they're really inexpensive when we think about how much prescription medications cost, that whole big pharma bad karma thing. I don't know if you guys saw that they jacked up the prices of the EpiPens by like 400%. This is not good. Whereas with essential oils, you don't need that much, and it's really pennies per drop. So they're very, very cost effective. One bottle of essential oils, so a bottle like this is a 15 ml bottle size. This has 250 drops in here. It's gonna last you a really, really, really long time, and very, very cost effective with this. And they're safe, guys. Essential oils are very, very safe. And when I talk about essential oils, I want to preface that I am talking about doTERRA's essential oils. So there is no governing agency that regulates the quality and purity of essential oils. And so they can put whatever they want on that label. And nowadays they're everywhere. We see them as essential oils at Walmart and Bed Bath & Beyond and the health food store. And they can write 100% pure oils. However, they just have to be less than, I think, at 10% actual oil to write that on there. The rest can be diluted. They can have rubbing alcohol. They can have pesticides or other things in there. So when I'm talking about essential oils and everything in this class, I'm really talking about doTERRA's essential oils. They are certified pure therapeutic grade. They do not have any fillers. They are tested by third-party agencies for that potency and purity. And I'm talking about a medicinal therapeutic oil that's going to help to give us those benefits that we need. Not just kind of an aromatic, kind of fragrancy, perfumey oil that may smell okay. And it even puts on those labels, not for internal use or only for aromatic use, that it's not safe to put on your skin. We got to think about this because our skin's our largest organ. Whatever we put onto our skin is going to be absorbed into our bloodstream. So we want the purest, highest quality essential oils. Similar to with organic food or with our supplements, we have to be really diligent and do our research as consumers to find the best. And I did a lot of research before deciding which essential oils to use, and I fell in love with doTERRA. So that's what I really just wanted to preface, because doTERRA's oils are sourced from their indigenous regions. They come from where that plant thrives, because everything from the soil to the location to even the time of day that these plants are harvested affects the oil, how the efficiency of that oil and how well it's going to work at that cellular level. Oh, Catherine just joined us. Welcome, Catherine. Thanks for joining the class. So there's so much that affects what's going on with this. And these oils doTERRA's oils are pure. They don't have any fillers or any of that yucky stuff in there. They've been tested by third-party testers for their purity, and they're just the best oils that money can buy, in my opinion. So that's what we're going to talk about. There's many different ways that we can use essential oils. Oh, hi, Peppy. Peppy's joined us. So essential oils can be used topically, and that's really what I would recommend with a pain situation. For aches and pains, you just put that oil right where you need it. So you can apply it to the area that you need. And this is just going to help to soothe the area. So say you overworked your muscles or you have tired muscles, you can put that right where you need to. So on your legs, on your feet, wherever you need to there, to ease joint discomfort. So maybe you're having some knee discomfort. You can put that essential oil right on your knee or right on your low back or wherever you need it to help you. It can also help to calm skin irritation. So this is really nice too if you have a rash or sunburn or something like that. You can pull out your essential oils. And really in our home, essential oils are our first line of defense. That is the first thing that we go to with whatever challenge we may be experiencing, and just start using them that way. And they can also help to boost your immune system. So this weekend, last week, I was down with a viral bug and just felt really yucky. And you don't really need antibiotics. Antibiotics aren't going to do much good when you have a viral issue going on. So I used my essential oils to just support and help, and I'm doing so much better. But that's what we're talking about, is having these resources so that they are readily available and easy to use with everything going on. So topically is going to be our go-to, and we'll talk more and get into the specifics too as we go along in the class. Aromatically is going to be diffusing your essential oils. So getting a diffuser. I have a little diffuser here on my desk, and I don't know if you guys can see the oil coming out at the top in the diffuser here, but this is really great. You can inhale your oils. You can put them on your hands and then breathe them in this way. Is a great way to use your oils aromatically. This is really going to help with emotional support or respiratory support to help clear your breathing. Aromatic use is the best for this. It can also help, like if you're dealing with some sadness, you can diffuse oils to just help to boost that. It helps to purify and cleanse the air. Great things for aromatic use. And then internal use. Again, only with doTERRA essential oils. I would not take essential oils from the health food store internally. And it even tells you in the bottle not to do that. So we're talking about pure oils that are safe for internal use. So you always want to do that in a glass or stainless steel container, not plastic, because the essential oils actually break down the petrochemicals in the plastic. And this is a great way to support your immune system by taking the oils internally. So, oh, hi, Linda. So Linda's watching. Yay. So when I was feeling yucky this past weekend, I was putting oils topically on, I was diffusing them, and I was also taking them internally to just support me in all of those areas. So there's actually some really interesting clinical research on essential oils and pain. And one research study showed that diffusing lavender lessened discomfort for wound dressings. So we did a rotation in physical therapy school with wound care. And it can be very, very, very painful. And so it was interesting to me that they use lavender, and that could help with that to make that process a little bit more bearable. Peppermint has a really soothing effect and on the central nervous system. So if you're trying to kind of calm down the central nervous system, peppermint could be a great thing to use as well. There's been some research studies linking wintergreen, when applied to the temples, help to reduce head tension. Oh, hi, Jana. Yay. So Jana's joined us. So wintergreen is one of my favorite essential oils. It is great for nerve support in any area. With one of the symptoms that I would have with the Lyme disease is my hands and my arms and everything would just kind of go numb, and they would hurt, and it would be like a nerve pain type thing. And I could apply wintergreen to that area, diluted with some coconut oil, some fractionated coconut oil, and it just got rid of things very, very quickly for me. So that was a godsend for me, just such a gift. Love wintergreen. Geranium, there's been some research studies showing that geranium can help to reduce inflammation and discomfort, which is really great. Clary sage and margerum, those two have been shown in research studies to help soothe menstrual discomfort for at least 12 hours. So that's pretty amazing, especially a lot of women have cramps during that time of the month and issues, and you can apply your essential oils and use that to help you too. And clove can help to dull sensation in the mouth. So clove is a really cool oil because it has numbing factors. You can put it on, it can numb areas. It is a hot oil, so you want to dilute, but say you're having some tooth pain or jaw pain or something like that, you can apply it diluted to those areas to help you. So that's a really neat thing to just have on hand and is really, really handy with all of that. doTERRA has a soothing blend. It's called Deep Blue. Any Deep Blue lovers out there? I love my Deep Blue. It comes in an oil and also in a rub, and also they now have it as a doTERRA Touch roll-on, so the Deep Blue roll-on. So this is the soothing blend. It has wintergreen and peppermint and blue tansy and Helia Christum and some other oils in here. And this is really, really an amazing oil for any type of discomfort, guys. So if you're having head tension, you could put it on before and after your workouts. If you get sore muscles after a good workout, or any type of inflammation or joint support or overworked muscles, Deep Blue is your oil. This is my husband's favorite oil. He plays a lot of racquetball, so we go through a lot of Deep Blue with that. And a couple ways to use that. So the oil, the Deep Blue oil, is going to be really great for acute pain or bruising or headaches. So, oh yeah, perfect. So Hillary said that Deep Blue works really well for abdominal discomfort. Yes, Colleen, absolutely. So the Deep Blue pills work as well. So what Colleen had mentioned is the Deep Blue polyphenol complex. And I'm sorry, guys, I don't know why, but Facebook Live does a mirror image of things. So these are going to look a little flip-flopped, but you can at least kind of see what they look like. But yes, so doTERRA also has supplements. And in the Deep Blue polyphenol complex is the frankincense, Boswellia frankincense, and ginger and green tea, pomegranate, resveratrol, all of these real anti-inflammatory things. Turmeric, curcumin, great for joint support. So if you need some help in that area, taking the Deep Blue complex, using your oils, all of that can be really, really beneficial. So I would recommend the oil more for an acute issue, something that happened initially very quickly. Maybe you sprained your ankle. Maybe something happened that was really quick. So you can use your oil for that. Bruising, headaches, the Deep Blue oil is going to be your go-to for that. Say something's been going on for a little bit longer. It's been more of a long-term ache or pain. You want something that's deeper penetrating, or you're covering a larger area like your low back or something like that. The Deep Blue rub is going to be your go-to with this. This is amazing, guys. I highly, highly recommend it. If you wanted to start with something little, if you just wanted to try it, they do have little sample packs. I actually just carry these around just in case I need them to have it on hand, because you never know when pain is going to sneak up on you. But these are really great, very deep penetrating. It's kind of like a really nice, more natural form of icy hot that you could use. I love this. So right now I have some tears that are in the labrums in my hips, and I will get hip pain from time to time, and I use the Deep Blue rub, and it is amazing, amazing, amazing. So sometimes I will put it on when I need it, like if I'm feeling the discomfort in my hips, and I'll just put it right on when I need to, or other times I'll do it preventatively. If I know I'm going to be doing a lot of walking or something, I will put my Deep Blue rub on before, and it's just such a game changer. Oh, so Julie says she carries them around with her too. Yeah, they're perfect. They just fit in your purse just very nice and in these little packets, and they work really, really well with that. And then the Deep Blue Touch. So doTERRA has it. It's in a roller bottle already. So it is already diluted for you with the fractionated coconut oil in a roller. So it just makes for a very easy application and very easy to carry around in your pocket or purse or whatever you need to. But this is going to be ideal for sensitive skin because it's already diluted and ready to go. So you could easily use this for your, say you have a kiddo that fell down and fell on the concrete and he's having some knee pain or something, you could pull out your Deep Blue Touch and just apply that as needed with that too. So it's nice because it's convenient and it's already diluted. As opposed to the oil is just the oil, and then you could dilute it if you wanted with your fractionated coconut oil as well. So the rollers are nice just because they're very convenient. They're easy to have on hand and used to support you when you need with that. So couple oils that we will talk about specifically for pain. The first is peppermint. So peppermint is a really amazing oil. It's very cooling. And this would be a really great oil to have on hand for headaches. Peppermint works great for headaches. If you can catch it right when it's coming on, it would work really well. Okay, so Julie asked, how many drops would you recommend mixing with a fractionated coconut oil? So it depends on who it's for. If you're using, if it's for kiddos or babies, you're going to dilute much, much more than for adults. So for babies, like in a 10 ml roller bottle, so about this size, 1 drop is all you need, and then you just fill the rest with your fractionated coconut oil. doTERRA has fractionated coconut oil, and you can also get, I really like this one, this In Vivo. You can get this one on Amazon, and it's nice because it has a pump bottle. So you can just fill it up with your roller bottle here. With kids, 5 years and up, you could maybe use about a drop per teaspoon of carrier oil to be diluted there, maybe 3 drops, and then fill the rest there. For adults, 5 to 7 drops of an oil, and then fill the rest up that way. You'd want to dilute more, a little bit more for pregnancy or for seniors with that, so about a drop per teaspoon of a carrier oil, but less is more. And making your own roller bottles is a really cost-efficient way to use your essential oils and to spread them out over time. So say you made a little blend for headaches and you did your peppermint, and you guys can get roller bottles. They're really cheap. You can get them at the health food store or on Amazon. My favorite is the Root and Petal. So Becky at the Root and Petal has these amazing roller bottles. They are colored. They have rainbow tops, which is really nice because you can get your kids involved and they can know which oil. You can color code them. But she has a package of 10 for $9.99. You can get them on Amazon Prime. So those are my favorite rollers that I really like and recommend. And all you would do is open up your roller and you would just add however many drops you needed. So again, if you're working with kids, less is more. For adults, you could do 5 to 7. Less is going to be more because these are so concentrated. So start with a little bit, and you can always add more oil if you want it stronger too. And you would just open this up and you would just add a drop to this and then fill it with fractionated coconut oil. It's very, very simple and quick to do. Then the little roller top would go on the top of this and you just push it in and you'd be good to go. So very, very simple and convenient to make your own rollers with this, and it will really stretch the life of your oils out. I mean, you guys have seen maybe on Pinterest or online these roller recipe blends, and it's saying 30 drops of an essential oil or 40 drops of an essential oil. That's a lot, guys. Like, these are very concentrated, and less is more, and save your pennies. And for adults, 5 to 7 drops, and you could always increase if you wanted to, but less is more. And you can always add if you just, start with 30 and it's too much, you can't really go down, or I guess you could dilute it out into several roller bottles. Yeah, my pleasure, Julie. I hope that helps. And it's a little bit of a trial and error too. You got to find what specific oils work best for you with all of this. So peppermint, this is, again, it's going to be really, really great for cramps, for muscle aches, for tummy aches. You could use your peppermint, works really, really well for that. Very cooling oil. For some people with sensitive skin, peppermint alone, neat, without any carrier oil, can be a little bit too much. So you may want to dilute with your fractionated coconut oil with that, or make a roller with that to have on hand. And doTERRA does have the touch roller blends. So if you didn't want to make your own rollers, which it's really easy, guys, I really encourage you to do that. But they do have pre-made rollers, like I showed you the deep blue. Here's the Frankincense touch too, so that you guys can just see that. But these are pre-diluted and ready to go. And doTERRA did a lot of research to find the perfect amount of dilution per oil, and it's different. So the Frankincense is diluted a different amount than the deep blue, than the peppermint. So again, that's an option too. But you can, before doTERRA came out with these, we all made our own. So I encourage you to play and have fun with this and make your own too with this as well. So that's peppermint. Peppermint's a great oil. Lavender is another amazing oil. A lot of us have heard of lavender. It's a great oil. This really helps with any type of skin issues. So skin or tissue support. You could use this as well for headaches or head or neck tension, any kind of soreness, sprains, sunburns. Lavender is going to be your go-to oil to use. It's also great for restful sleep. Lavender is kind of the all things calm oil. But again, everybody's different. I believe in bioindividuality, and my friend Hillary, lavender is excitatory for her and her daughter. It's not calming. So you got to figure out and find what works best for you. And if you're using one oil and not getting the results that you had hoped for, switch and pick a different oil, because there is one that's going to help. If you're using an oil and it is giving you the right results, you can reapply every 15-20 minutes as needed. So it's better to use less more frequently throughout the day than put like 10 drops of something on once a day. Less is more, and being really frequent with this and using them diligently is helpful. You wouldn't expect taking a medication one time to give you benefits, just like you wouldn't expect taking a supplement only once to give you benefits. Same thing with your essential oils. These become a lifestyle, becomes a habit, and as you use them daily for different things, especially when we're talking about immune support, you want to be using them regularly and just make it part of your daily routine and part of your habits with this. So margerum, guys, margerum is one of my absolute favorite oils, and I feel like it doesn't get the cred that a lot of the other oils do, but margerum is really, really amazing. If you're having menstrual discomfort, you can definitely try this. Muscle aches and spasms, stiffness, any kind of strains, margerum is your oil. Headaches, margerum is your oil. So definitely try it out, and you may find that a combination works well. But margerum, I'm telling you guys, I was having a really bad headache one day and I had forgot about margerum, and a friend reminded me about it, and it just made all the difference. So play with different oils. And you may find for like one headache, maybe one oil always worked in the past and it's not kicking it this time, switch. Try a different one. Try different things. Absolutely. Lemongrass. This is an amazing oil too, guys. It makes a really nice Thai soup as well, if you want to do it, cook with it or use it internally. But lemongrass is really, really great for Charlie horses. So if you're waking up in the middle of the night with those, you could put some lemongrass on. It's great for stiffness, inflammation. It's really great for muscle and joint aches, and it can help to support your circulation. So lemongrass does a lot, and it's a relatively inexpensive oil. So you can do a lot with this and have it on hand. Wintergreen, I mentioned that wintergreen is one of my favorite oils. Yeah, so Andrew says he likes lemongrass in soups. Yes, it's so good. And that's the cool thing about doTERRA oils is they're safe for internal use. So you can cook with them too. You can use them for many things. We're talking about pain and discomfort, but yeah, you could use it in your kitchen for cooking and everything, and then get those therapeutic benefits from that, which is really great. So wintergreen. Now this is a hotter oil. You want to dilute wintergreen when you're using that, because it can be a lot to use just neat. Oh, so Hillary said she loves diffusing lemongrass and eucalyptus during her workouts. Oh, that sounds amazing. That sounds like a really energizing, uplifting, wonderful smelling blend. I'm going to have to try that, Hillary. Thanks for that tip. So lemongrass and eucalyptus. We'll have to put it in our diffusers, guys. Wintergreen is a really, really great oil. Now, this is one of the few oils that you do not want to take internally. It's got a safety cap here so that your kiddos can't just open it right up and take it internally. You know which ones are okay for internal use and which ones are not, because like I'll give you an example, the peppermint. The peppermint here has a supplements fact on the bottle. So just like if you were going to go to the store and pick up a packaged food or something and there's a supplement facts there, same thing. If there's a supplement facts on your doTERRA bottle, it's okay for internal use. You will notice that wintergreen does not have that. So this is not an oil for internal use. Wintergreen is really, really great for achy joints and can really help to support any tension in the head or neck or muscle cramping. Really, really great oil. Again, for me, nerve pain, wintergreen took care of it right away. And that happens to me from time to time. I think that's just one of the symptoms with the Lyme, and my arms will just go numb and I can't feel, or I'll have pain, and I can just apply wintergreen right along those areas, and within 10 minutes, I am good. And this was a game changer because, guys, it's funny to me that I'm teaching you about essential oils because I was very, very skeptical. And I thought they were very hippy dippy, but pain is a motivating factor. And I was at the end of my rope and I was ready to try just anything. And I was amazed when you try them. I was so amazed how well they worked for me. So wintergreen is one that is near and dear to my heart. And it's one that I keep on hand all the time because I never know when that is going to kick in and when that's going to happen. And I have something that's going to work. And I tried a lot of other medications and it just didn't work for me. One, it didn't take the pain away, but two, I felt like a zombie and wasn't good at all. Yeah, so Jana, I think it would be. I would definitely recommend trying that, absolutely, for supporting you with any of the aches or pains that are related to that. I definitely would. Yeah, wintergreen would be a really nice one to add into the mix for sure. And you can layer these. So know that you can, maybe you're going to use your deep blue rub. You could put frankincense and wintergreen. Well, wintergreen is in the deep blue rub, but you can add things with that and you might find the combination that works best for you. So Andrew says, the great thing is even doTERRA oils that aren't made for internal use are still safe. Yes. doTERRA replied to an email from him and said that it won't hurt you if you take it internally, but you just won't get the, I guess if it's a long comment, Facebook Live hides it for me, but it's probably something similar to you just won't get the therapeutic benefit from it, is what I'm guessing. Andrew, correct me if I'm wrong there. So absolutely, even if it's not recommended for internal use, it's not going to hurt you because these are natural, right, guys? Like doTERRA oils don't have any fillers, chemicals, additives, any of that yucky stuff there. So thank you, Andrew. That's a really great point to bring up for sure with all of this. And let's talk about Cyprus. So Cyprus is a very nice oil that is very, very handy to have. You can use Cyprus for aches, for bruising, for muscle spasms. Cyprus is really nice. I was using it to support my respiratory system. I did cypress and cardamom this weekend with some coconut oil on my chest because I was coughing quite a bit. And when you cough that much, it becomes painful. So that's a really nice one to do. I used breathe oil too with that as well. May I share a picture of how the oils helped with bruising? Sure, absolutely, Colleen. Are you talking about the picture that I shared with the lavender? If you guys check out my health coaching page, if you just search on Facebook, Dr. Laura Ritchie, you can see my coaching page, and there was a picture that my husband's cousin's wife was so sweet and kind enough to share with me, and you guys can see a great before and after. She had broken her finger, and there was a lot of swelling and bruising, and she just applied lavender with some fractionated coconut oil, I think 2 or 3 times in 1 hour. And the before and after was amazing. Guys, the swelling went down. She could finally move her finger. She had more range of motion. If you can decrease swelling and bruising, you can decrease pain. So yeah, absolutely. Feel free to share that, Colleen. It's pretty amazing. And she had forgotten to use her essential oils. And I was like, oh, what oil do you have? She had lavender. I was like, put it on. So absolutely, there should be our first go-tos for when anything happens is to pull out our essential oils and use those for sure. So that was cypress. Another really great oil, one that I really love, is white fir. So white fir really is great for aching muscles or joints or swelling or circulatory support. And again, you guys can layer these. You can layer the oils. Maybe you can put frankincense down first, and then you could do white fir or eucalyptus or margerum and apply the oils in that way, or make a roller bottle blend with several of these oils. So you guys got the handout. I've uploaded this handout that we're talking about in our Facebook group, and there's a really great list with so many things, and we can't cover all of these in the class, but this will give you a great reference guide when you're looking for things of what to do. It talks about the essential oils that we're going through, and then protocols for pain or aches or discomfort depending on what you need. So maybe it's ligament support or joint support or menstrual discomfort or muscle cramps or oral discomfort like toothaches or things. This is all right here for you in the group. So feel free to download that. Just like with our video, the handout will be up for 2 weeks. So you have this too as a reference guide. It's so handy and helpful to have. Frankincense. A lot of us have heard of frankincense. It's known as the baby Jesus oil. It was given to the Christ child. And frankincense is really an amazing, amazing oil. This is an enhancer oil. So it can enhance the properties with whatever oils you're using. It's pretty amazing. It's very calming and soothing. A lot of people use it during their prayer time or meditation time. It's often used in churches or religious services, but frankincense is the big guns. The joke is, when in doubt, pull frankincense out. If you have no clue what oil to use, pull frankincense and use that. Now we have spikenard. Spikenard is a new oil that just came out at convention, and it is also has the similar chemical properties to frankincense. So now we have to say, when in doubt, pull frankincense or spikenard out and use that. But frankincense can be an amazing oil to just add to enhance whatever it is that we're needing support with. So use your frankincense too. It's a really, really great oil for support. And eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is a really, really great one for bruises, for burns, for bites, for muscle aches, for sprains. I was at a skilled nursing facility with my mother-in-law. We were visiting my husband's grandmother, and my mother-in-law got a headache, and she didn't have her over-the-counter medicine with her. And I just said, hey, would you like some peppermint? And she said, sure. And she put some on her head, and 5 minutes went by. I was like, how are you doing? And she said, oh my gosh, I'm gone. Like, it's gone. It's completely gone. I'm shocked. She was really surprised. And then jokingly, she said, do you have something for my knee? And I happened to have eucalyptus in my bag. And I said, let's try this. And she put it on, and she called me the next day, and she said, oh my gosh, my headache is gone. My knee pain is gone. What were those oils? I need those in my life. So they're pretty amazing, guys. You just have to try them out and be open-minded, but they can do amazing things and can be really helpful. But I always think of her when I think of eucalyptus, because that can be another great one to support different things. Clove. Now, clove is a hot oil. And if you guys want, so clove is a thicker oil. And from shareoils.com, they have these nice little toppers that you can get specific drops out for the thicker oils. So this could be an option too. You can get a pack of 4. They're very inexpensive. I think it's maybe $2.99, but this could be an option too. Clove is very numbing. It can help to numb pain. So I usually will think of clove for any type of oral discomfort or pain. Jaw pain, toothache, any of those. It's hot. It's a hot oil. So you want to dilute with your fractionated coconut oil, but you could put a little bit of that and put it right on your gums if you're having tooth issues or jaw issues, or you could apply it to the jawline as needed. It works really, really well. So clove is one of my favorites. It's a really nice oil to have. And then rosemary. Rosemary works really well for tension, for head or neck tension, for muscle aches, for circulatory support. And you'll notice as we're talking about these, they overlap. There may be several oils that are great for muscle or joint support. So you can try different ones and see which one works best for you. You can make a blend with several. So it's kind of nice. Again, if there's one oil that's not working for you, try a different oil. There's going to be one that you will get benefit from with that. Black pepper is another nice oil to try. It is a hotter oil, but for muscle aches, for circulatory support, for sprains or stiffness, black pepper is really nice. And again, you can cook with black pepper. You can add a drop if you're doing like a chai tea, or add a drop to whatever you're cooking or your sauces or things. It's really, really nice. You can use it to season Himalayan sea salt. You can do a lot of things with this, but I've had people specifically tell me that black pepper is a game changer for any type of hand or finger pain, discomfort, that it works really, really well. You want to dilute it. It's a hot oil. So again, get out that fractionated coconut oil when you put that on there, but it works really, really well. Helia Christum. Helia Christum is another really great oil. It is known as liquid stitches. So Helia Christum can help to stop bleeding on contact, which is pretty amazing. So say you have a nosebleed, you can apply it on the bridge of your nose and it works really, really well. Or say you cut yourself. I've accidentally, cut myself in the kitchen or something, and apply that. It works really, really well. It's just a nice kind of first aid oil to have on hand, because you never know when something like that's going to happen, when we get cuts or scrapes or things. For bruising, it's really amazing. For muscle aches, for scarring, for sunburns, any kind of wounds, it's a really great oil. I don't know if you guys can see, I have a scar right up here, and I did a blend. doTERRA has a blend called Immortelle, and it has a lot of these big gun oils for scarring and skin support, like Frankincense and Helia Christum and myrrh, and I applied that blend to this area, and it's nobody notices it unless I really point it out. So it's been great to support me, because this was a pretty big gash that I had, and it just worked great for that. So Helia Christum is a really amazing oil to have on hand. And definitely check out those different protocols, guys, in the handout that you guys have, for everything from there's aching hands and wrists to aching feet to bruising and digestive discomfort, all of these things. Check out that handout that we've uploaded to our group, because it's got lots of great recommendations and things in there for you too. When we're talking about pain, and we mentioned using roller bottles and adding in different things, there's an Aches Away roller blend that you can use, and it talks about using 10 drops of an oil, and you could use lavender or wintergreen or lemongrass, margerum, peppermint, and you could play with that. You could try one if that's the only oil you have on hand, or you could do a couple drops of each and make a roller bottle blend and just apply that as needed too. Works really, really well with that. Other ways to use your essential oils, besides just rolling them on or applying them to the area of discomfort, you could make a compress. So you could get a wet washcloth, and you can either have it with cold water or hot water, and you want to wring out the excess once you get it wet, and you can just place that on wherever you needed to. You would put your essential oils on first, and then you could place that wet compress on as needed. And this is just going to help to further drive the oils down into the skin, and also just help with symptomatic relief. So that could be a nice thing too, to use your oils and do a compress with that. Or you can apply heat with that. So say you have a rice heating pad. This is one for the neck that I got at Bed Bath & Beyond. How cute is that? I've got a little cheetah or leopard head here. But you could apply the oils as you need to your neck or your shoulders, wherever you need to, and have a warm compress and put that on over that as needed to support you, again, to just help with the oils. So put the oils on and then use heat, or that cool compress will be a great thing too to do to help. Also, magnesium. So magnesium gel, let's see if we can get that. You can do the gel, or there is a magnesium spray. Works very, very nicely with your essential oils. And you can get these on Amazon or your health food store for any type of muscle or joint support. And a lot of us are deficient in magnesium, so you can apply those together as needed. So say you're having some shoulder, neck, head and neck discomfort, you could use your essential oil and then put the magnesium spray or gel on too, and do that with heat. All of that would be a really great thing to do. You could also do a bath. So you could do a magnesium bath. They have magnesium bath crystals or the magnesium flakes, and you could put some of that in a bath with your essential oils. Things that would be really great for muscle support would be maybe a little bit of margerum, frankincense, eucalyptus, white fir. Any of those would be great. Deep blue, any of those would be really, really great to do a really nice muscle soak for any discomfort or aches or pains. You could do an Epsom salt bath. So I like to buy a big bag of Epsom salt. You can get it pretty cheap at Walmart. And my recipe for a detox bath is 2 cups of Epsom salt, a cup of baking soda, and then 10 drops of an essential oil that you could do. And you could combine it again. You could use things that work really well. Again, I love the eucalyptus and margerum and frankincense works really well. White fir is another one that works really, really well. So you could have those on hand to use in the bathtub. So lots of different ways that we can use our essential oils to support us with all of that. This is really, we're just covering kind of the basics in this class, but there's so many different ways that you can incorporate them. And you want to have your essential oils on hand with you. They're not going to do you much good if you're out and about and having pain and you don't have your oils on hand with you. So what I recommend and what I do is I always have my little keychain on hand. And these are, doTERRA sells these on mydoterra.com for $6.50. I've seen them for $15 on Amazon, so get them from doTERRA. It's much cheaper. But they have these little bottles, these little drams that will hold about 40 drops of an oil. And it just makes it really convenient because it can be really cumbersome to carry around the big bottles of oils with you. So this is really nice when you're traveling, when you're out and about. I just have this clipped to my purse so that I always have my oils on hand with me. And they're there when I need them and to support me with that. So that's just a little tip for keeping the oils near and safe to you, near and dear and close to you so that you have them when you need them. Can be really handy with that. My favorite oil, and this is the oil that made me believe in oils, this was the gateway oil for me, is past tense. And this is a really amazing oil. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but past tense is the tension blend oil. And when you have headaches, if you get really, really bad headaches, and you guys know what I'm talking about, sensitivity to light and sound, and you just want to sit in a cold, quiet, dark room with ice on your head, and you start feeling yucky and nauseated, this is the big guns. So typically for headaches, I will recommend peppermint. If it is a big gun headache, past tense is your oil. And I do not leave home without this. This stays on me at all times. I have one at home and one in my purse. And I was at a nutritional endocrinology conference recently, and somebody had come up to me. I'm known as the oils lady wherever I go. And a friend had come up to me and she said, "Oh my gosh, Laura, I have the worst headache and I used peppermint and it's not working. I think I'm going to have to go back to the hotel and take an over-the-counter medicine because I can't get this to stop." And I said, just put some of this on. And she opened it up and you can roll it over the temples. So over the forehead, over the temples, on the back of the neck, you can apply it. I also like to do the neck muscles here. So the sternocleidomastoid that's coming down, scalenes, you can just apply it to all of those areas when your head and neck hurt. And within 10 minutes, she said, "Oh my gosh, it's gone." And I said, "That's amazing. I'm so glad that it's gone." And she said, "No, you don't understand. I don't believe it." And I said, "The oils will work whether you believe in them or not. It's okay." And she was like, "I need some of that." And we got her hooked up and she has hers now too. So it's amazing. Past tense. It's my favorite oil. I never leave home without it. It is just my go-to because I was getting a lot of those really, really bad headaches. And with changing my diet, I went from having maybe 5 or 6 a week to having 5 or 6 a month. And this was a game changer for me. In physical therapy school, I studied with ice packs on my head because my headaches were that bad all the time. And sometimes I couldn't even read my notes. I would have to have somebody else read them to me to study because I was just so sick because my head hurt so bad. So changing my diet, and I found out that I had a gluten sensitivity and a dairy sensitivity and different things, really cleaning up my diet, getting rid of the processed food helped me tremendously. And then looking into the Lyme treatment helped me tremendously. And now I get maybe about 2 or 3 a month, but quality of health-wise, that's huge. And I really feel like as we address this underlying piece with the Lyme, that's going to go away. But now I have something to help me. Now I have something on hand that can really support me with what I'm dealing with, which is so amazing. So past tense is my favorite oil. Other things, Correct X. doTERRA has this Correct X. It's really nice. It's kind of like a natural Neosporin, if you will. So it can work as a chapstick. It can work if you get any cuts or scrapes or bumps or bruises. Again, it's just one of those things that you just want to carry around with you because you never know when something's going to happen. It's a good thing to have. And then also when we're talking about pain and discomfort, I really like Rescue Remedy. So this is Box Rescue Remedy. You can get it at the health food store. Sorry guys, the light makes it a little tricky to see, but it's really great for supporting you with any type of trauma or accident or inflammation or things like that. So you just put a couple drops under your tongue if you're in a stressful situation or something. I like to add that. And also arnica. This is a homeopathic, and it's little pellets, and you just put them right under your tongue, and this can really, really help with bruising or swelling. So I use these in combination with my essential oils. It's a game changer. Again, if we can get the swelling and the bruising and things under control, the pain is going to calm down. It works really, really well. For taking essential oils internally, doTERRA has, they're called veggie caps. They're these little bitty capsules. You can get a little bottle, I think they're about $4, and you open them up. This is what I did all weekend, guys, with taking the essential oils internally. For pain support, you could do 3 drops each of lemongrass, frankincense, and margerum. And you just open these up, and you would just get your essential oil out, and you just fill them up. You just put that in there and put the drops into your little capsule. And then I always top off with fractionated coconut oil. So you can top off, add that to that capsule, and then you just close it up, and then you just take it internally and drink it. And this is a great way if you don't like the taste of an essential oil to get that down. So again, for pain support, that was 3 drops each of lemongrass, frankincense, and margerum. And put that in your veggie cap, top it with fractionated coconut oil, and take that. And you can take that every 6 hours as needed to support you if you're having the aches and discomfort and pain. So that's a nice little tip and trick too to use. And I also want to mention, because I really want to look at people with a holistic perspective, and the more that I see clients with my health coaching practice, the more that it's usually not just a physical issue. There's usually a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual issue related to what we have going on. So there are some essential oils that can support us emotionally. We know that if we're having pain, that brings up a lot of emotions. That's not fun. So I just mentioned this too. There's rollers, and then also the essential oil themselves, but these come in the rollers too. There's cheer, forgive, peace, passion, motivate, and console. And we talked about these in more detail in the last class that we did, which was on emotions and essential oils, but I just bring this up because maybe you need some emotional support with this too. Oh, so Peppy said clove with fractionated coconut oil in the veggie cap is great for abdominal support. Yeah, absolutely. So that is awesome. Yeah, clove is really great for so many things. So thanks, Peppy. Thanks for sharing your experience with that. So there's emotion oils that can support us. And then I also recommend that you check out these 2 books. One is Heal Your Body by Louise Hayes. And this is a really interesting book. She has emotional components to different issues along with affirmations. And I cannot tell you guys how many times I have looked at it for myself or with my health coaching clients and it resonated with them. And this one is even in more detail than the Louise Hayes book. And this is the Healing Questions Guide by Wendy Jensen. Highly, highly recommend this, guys. Very, very cool things to just add with all of this because it really takes a holistic approach. And I definitely recommend looking at diet too. The top 7 inflammatory foods are gluten, dairy, sugar, soy, corn, peanuts, and eggs. So looking at those, seeing if you have a food sensitivity, doing an elimination diet, definitely, because those foods can cause more inflammation in the body. That's really what pain is. So we're trying to turn the dial down, and just addressing it with medications is not really getting to the root cause of what's going on. So the essential oils can support us at a cellular level to help with that. But we've got to look at diet. You got to look at sleep, guys. If you're not sleeping, your body cannot heal. So sleep is very important. Movement is very important. Doing some kind of movement, working with a physical therapist if you're not sure what you can do and you're in pain is very, very important because we need to address that. We need to get things moving as much as possible in a safe an effective manner is really important. Looking at reducing stress. Your body cannot heal in a stressed out state. All of these things are so, so important when we're looking at the body as a whole, when we're looking at things holistically and looking at diet and lifestyle changes as well. Fish oil, so a good quality fish oil can help to decrease inflammation in the body. Things like ginger, and there's ginger essential oils, so again, that's going to be 50 to 70 times more potent than the herb, can be really great. Cinnamon can be a great one to use. Turmeric or cumin, all of these things can really help. So it's about getting to that underlying root cause and supporting yourself in all these different areas, which is really, really cool. So that's really what I wanted to talk about with the essential oil piece of everything. Looking at the whole picture when we're looking at pain or discomfort is really, really important with everything that we've got going on. And I wanted to let you guys know a couple other things before we head off here. For people, if you are brand new to essential oils and you don't have somebody who's supporting you, I would love to be that person to support you. I would love to be that mentor for you. If you're interested in getting started, I've posted some information in our page. Oh, Julie said something. Correct in thinking that as the oils are so pure, they do not have an expiry date. So there is expiration dates on the oils. Yes, they're usually on the bottom of the oils. So for example, this is our frankincense and this expires September of 2020. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there are expiration dates on the oils. It's usually for a very, very long time. I've never had an oil expire before I could use it because they are pure, and that's why they're in these amber bottles, is to protect them and keep the oil from oxidizing. Yeah, absolutely, Julie, my pleasure. And this just helps to protect it from weather and different things. The only way that we can really, you can't use oils wrong. The only issue is if you don't put the cap back on. So always put the cap back on after you use your oils because you don't want those to air out. But yeah, there are expiration dates on them, but it's usually for quite some time in the future with that. So yeah, that's a great question. If you don't have somebody that's helping you with essential oils, I would love, love, love to be that person. There is information in the files tab of this group, and also on the handout that you guys got. On the bottom of the handout is all of my contact information. So if you are interested in getting started with doTERRA and getting some certified pure therapeutic grade oils on hand, please let me know. My email is womenshealthcoach@gmail.com. Send me an email, send me a private Facebook message, comment below and let me know, and I'd be happy to reach out to you and help you get started on this oils journey. And really, I have a private Facebook group that I plug people in to support you because it is like learning a new language. And I know in one class we can't cover everything. We're just kind of touching the basics with everything, but I am here to help and support you and really encourage people to use their oils and have these options. Oh, Colleen, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you attended. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for coming. And thanks, Julie. Thank you guys for coming too. Absolutely, it's my pleasure. This is so much fun. I love to teach. I love to share. When we find something that helps us and supports us, it's natural for us to share, right? So please check that out. There is a wish list in the file section, and it has all of the different products and the prices and everything on hand too. Oh, thank you, Pebby. Yeah, it's my pleasure. I love to share. You and Linda have been amazing. It's my pleasure. Oh, thanks, Hillary. Yay. Yeah, it's my pleasure to help and share. So you can check out that wish list if you want, if you have questions on how much something is, or to check that there. There are starter kits, and I put a file for that. So when you bundle, you save. So that's an option too. If you want to get several oils at a discount into your home, that's an option too. Oh, thanks, Julie. Thanks for watching. So we have that on hand. doTERRA is set up like a Sam's Club. So similar to Slams or Costco's, it is a $35 fee for a wholesale membership that you can have, and you can purchase wholesale 25% off of retail. You can purchase retail. I have a website. It's mydoterra.com/Laura Ritchie, and that's LauraRicci, and you can purchase it retail, but I just don't recommend it because you can save so much money by just getting started and getting that wholesale account and having access to that discount portal. So if you have more questions, please let me know. there are some amazing options for people that get started with me and on my team. I gift them this book. This is the Essential Life book. It is really amazing. There's actually a whole section just on pain and inflammation in here. And if you guys have the book already, it's on page 289. And this is a great, great resource to have. It has all these recipes and different things. So I really want people to feel supported. There is an amazing special going on right now, guys. I wish they had this when I got started. If you sign up and get started with like one of the kits, or we could create your own kit, or let me know if you want the details. But if you get signed up this month and get started with me on your oils journey, you have the option and you get started, and then maybe you need something else. So we figure out how to best support you this month, and then maybe you need a few more things next month. If you do that, they are giving a free lifelong vitality pack. And this is amazing. This is your vitamins and minerals and omega-3s and just to support you. So we're talking about that nutrition piece with pain. These are amazing, guys. This is a really, really cool value. It is, I think, around $106 is what you're saving with this, which is pretty amazing. So $106 retail price. So let me know if you are interested. I would love to help you. This is a great time. Everybody is getting kind of under the weather this time of year, so it'd be great to have these to support you. Also, doTERRA once a year has their holiday specials. And these usually sell out really, really quick. Last year we broke the internet. So check this out. If you are interested, these are limited time things. And one of the cool things is the Holiday Joy oil. And you guys, if you've never had the Holiday Joy or smelled it, it really is Christmas in a bottle. It just smells amazing without all of the chemicals and endocrine disruptors like in the air fresheners or the Glades. Oh, so Hillary said the purple cases just sold out. Wow. So I'm glad I got mine. So this is the purple cases, I believe, that Hillary was talking about. And this was just a cool case to hold your oils. They hold roller bottles, and then you can hold your oils, the 15 mLs or the 5 ml oils here. So yeah, these go fast, guys. So if you are interested, the cases are already gone. Holy moly. So yes, so definitely check that out. You can stock up on your Holiday Joy. I got the case. I got this fun ornament, and you can put your essential oils onto it to make them smell really great and make your Christmas tree smell really great without, again, those chemicals, endocrine disruptors, toxins. I got the rose oil as well, which is great. Rose is an amazing essential oil. You actually cannot purchase rose, but you can get the lotion and get the benefits. So yeah, snag them up fast. They are going, gone. And I also had to try the passion lotion because passion is one of my favorite essential oils. So I had to get it in lotion form too. But I wanted to tell you guys about all of those goodies because they're limited time and they're just here for the holiday season. So they make great gifts or different things. But yeah, please let me know. I would love to support you and help you on this journey. I plug people into our private Facebook group. I do little Facebook Live classes and mentoring with people, and I set them up for a 30-minute wellness consult. And we just go through and see what your health and wellness goals are and how the essential oils can help. So please let me know. I would love to help you along your health and wellness journey if that's something that you're interested in. I do provide virtual and in-person private health coaching services to people where we dive deep into these areas too. So if that's something that you need a little bit of help in, let me know. Our next class will be November 21st. So this replay will be here. You can watch it as many times as you want, and it will go away on Sunday, November 20th at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So download the handout for this class, watch the video, and then after that, on Monday, November 21st, I am so excited. We're doing a class on pregnancy, birth, and babies and essential oils. So that'll be our next class. It'll be lots and lots of fun. And yeah, so check out the holiday gifts if you're interested. This special with the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is really, really amazing, is only good through November. So if you're interested in that, let me know because this is going, gone soon. And yeah, if you guys are interested, if you'd like to learn more, especially on the healthy cooking side, I am teaching a virtual holiday healthy cooking class. It's going to be very similar to this. It'll be a Facebook Live class. We will be in my kitchen. We'll be making lots of yummy, delicious, nutritious things, and it's on December 3rd. So you can purchase a ticket for that. I will put the link down below in the comments, and everything is going to be gluten, dairy, sugar, soy, corn, peanut free. It's designed to be anti-inflammatory, again, to help with a pain and with anything like that. It's designed to be lower glycemic, to not spike your blood sugar levels, and to taste amazing so that you have delicious recipes for the holidays that your family will enjoy, that your friends will enjoy. If you have somebody who's got food allergies or sensitivities, this would be really great. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I'd love to help you with that. And I'm really, really excited. I've done healthy cooking classes for a year here in Amarillo, and we just got a great response, but lots of people have been asking for virtual classes because I health coach all over. I have a client in the Netherlands and they can't come to Amarillo. So it's the same kind of setup. It'll be December 3rd at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time from 10 to noon. But again, it's going to be a very similar setup that it's in a private group and you can watch the replay for 2 weeks. And you get an ebook with all of the recipes and things that we make. So that's an option too. But I love to spend time with you guys. Thank you for joining the class. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, again, reach out to me, private message me, shoot me an email at womenshealthcoach@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to help you. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday night, and I will see you again on the next class. Bye.